I'm Dawn, also known as Knittin' Wolf.
And I'm James, also known as Wolf Photo. This podcast is brought to you by Wolf Farms. You can find us on the internet at wolffarms.net. We're in the month of October, and for the month of October, our scent of the month is candy corn. So you can get 25% off everything in our shop that is scented or flavored in candy corn. So you can stock up for the harvest season here. We do our candy corn is going into our new packaging, so you'll receive that in our new clamshell packages. So I'm sure you'll enjoy that. And we have other sale items as well, so swing on by and check that out. I'm sure you'll find something you'll enjoy. I want to welcome new and returning viewers. Thanks for joining us today. Got a couple segments here to go through and a sleepy puppy to entertain you.
Yeah, he just got done playing ball.
Yeah, he likes to play fetch.
Yeah, he runs. He'll run and bring it back to you and drop it. And we've learned the drop.
Yeah.
We talking about your Papi Chulo. Oh, the Papi Chulo.
He's like, I'm ready for a nap.
This week's segments include farm happenings, in the coop, flown the coop, and roundup.
Yeah, so farm happenings.
Farm happenings.
We had a vet visit to update the shots for both puppies.
Well, had I mentioned getting his booster seat first last week? I think I mentioned I ordered it.
You ordered
or got it.
I don't think you had gotten it yet, had you?
Might have just got it. But he got a ride to school all week this week.
Oh, yeah.
Taking Jimmy to
He
college.
likes that.
Yeah.
He's high enough in the seat, he can look out, see all the stuff that's happening.
Although he sleeps most of the time anyway, so he like loves to go, though.
It's like taking a baby on a car ride. He just...
Yep, zonk. So, yeah.
But he fits.
Yep, he fits.
He enjoys it.
So, yep, we took Papi Chulo and Dundee to the vet to get their booster shots. And
yep, so they cried. They don't like shots. Poppy's a sensitive dog.
Really cries.
I've
never had a dog cry like this.
It just means he's got a lot of feelings.
And the girl even went and got smaller needles for the injections, and he's he's still really yoked.
And even Dundee, he kind of squirmed on the second one too.
Oh, that one burns. Bordatello, it always burns. So
yeah. But he was a good boy. They both were good.
Yeah.
Dundee, we practice the sit. Teaching the dog to sit. Only with Dundee, he likes to sit in a chair. You take him to the vet, he will not calm down until he can sit in one of the chairs up there. So he's just as happy, once he gets in the chair to sit down, and he'll just look out the window and stuff, but he has to sit in a chair. Yeah. Pretty funny.
He's human.
Yeah, he's pampered pooch.
Yeah. He says, forget this cold tile floor.
Yeah. He's like, no, I don't want any of that. So he says, I got to sit. I'm going to show people how to sit.
Yeah.
So that was
pretty. Dundee was 54 pounds, and Papi Chulo was 3.8.
Yeah. He's getting big.
Yeah.
He's growing, but he's just as sweet as can be.
Yeah, he's a lover boy. He will love anybody.
Yeah. He likes people. He's a people dog.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to go to sleep, so...
Yeah.
You're going to have fun showing in the coop with him on your shoulder,
I'll
huh?
put him down.
Yeah.
Although, guess maybe I could, finish.
Okay.
We'll finish farm happenings. So this week on Tuesday, my aunt finished her last chemo. She's had ovarian cancer.
Yeah.
Ovarian? Or you just went, it's all down there. It got all removed.
Uterine cancer.
Is it uterine?
Yeah, I think so. See?
They removed it all anyways with surgery in January, and then she went through chemo, then radiation, and then another round of chemo, and she just finished this Tuesday, so that was really cool, and she sent me tons of pictures. And
so that's a good thing, and then she'll go back and have her PET scan here in another month and a half.
Probably.
Yeah, just to make sure everything's cleared up, so hopefully that knocks it out, and
Yeah, the chemo really hasn't bothered her. It's the shot they give her the next day. I don't know if it's like a plasma shot or what exactly it is, or I don't think she actually knows. But yeah, I guess it's horribly. That's what causes her a lot of pain.
No, she's all done, so that's a good thing. So, and then let's see. Oh, lastly, I've been on my end, just moving away from that subject onto the next. I've been doing some outside yard work around, because we've got a walkway and we're going to do some pavers kind of along the side of it. So I've been going through and digging up the dirt there, and then we've got like a gravel driveway, and the grass that we have kind of has grown over into that. So I've been working on cleaning all of that up, and so been outside doing my.
Well, because when we plant grass here, we're in a major wind zone.
It always blows out here.
Yeah.
And before I planted grass on the west side of the property, that was all dirt, and that dirt blew into like the area where the grass is and where the driveway is, and so then the grass seed got spread and it started. So I've got that almost all cleaned up, so it's actually looking really nice. But I'm also doing it where we can put the pavers down on the side of the walkway and kind of widen that up and make it so the dogs aren't running through dirt to get to the grass. So. But yeah, so it was good. It actually, weather-wise, been nice. We've actually getting rain today, which is, I guess it was raining pretty good earlier this morning, and so off and on. So it's perfect weather. So as soon as we finish with the podcast, I got to go out and take advantage of the cool weather and finish doing some of that yard work that I've been doing. So, but yeah, that's about it.
It's the cloudy, overcast weather.
Yeah, it's nice. It's like 60 degrees outside right now. It hasn't warmed up at all, which is nice. It's been in the 90s up until like 2 days ago, and now it's like 62, 63, and breezy with overcast. It's like, perfect. If it could only be this way all year long.
Well, I need to move up in the Washington where Carol is.
Yeah. Well, there's like a happy medium. Washington, I think they get too much rain. Down here, we don't get enough. So maybe we need to move to Oregon. That's like right in the middle. Northern California, Oregon. And then you get kind of a mix of both. So, yeah.
There's a good sheep festival there.
We'll just uproot our house, lift it up and drive. I've seen they have those shows where they move the houses.
We really can do that?
Yeah, but they would have a hard time moving ours.
And why we're mentioning that is we built the house, so it's like...
Yeah, Don's not ready to start over again.
No.
Yeah, usually they can move houses that are on raised foundations, but we're on concrete slabs, so you can't really do that too well. So it'd be easier just to rebuild it. All right, so you want to do the handoff and start getting in the coop?
Well, we'll do flown the coop. We'll be different this week. We'll do flown the coop. As you can see,
Our model dog
model.
doing the runway here.
I finished Papi Chulo's very first sweater, and it's done with Barocco Comfort DK, and it's in the same as this Hannah Fettig pattern. I don't remember what it is, but it bugs me because it flings open. I need a button to hold it, or one of those little hook and eyes.
Yeah.
I tried an earring, but then it was jabbing me right in the chest.
That's probably not a good
But it
thing.
looked better closed,
Yeah, get a button.
So, yep. So, Papa Chulu, want to show your sweater, honey?
Hey, buddy.
He really don't. He's worn it all week, so it's so cool because he loves it.
Yeah.
You would never know he has it on.
He could care less whether it's on or not, and he's just running around. I'm sure it keeps him warmer in the cool mornings when he's out there doing his business.
Even his harness, because Fuji hated the harness. She hated clothes, and
she liked to be naked.
He's like, yeah, this is, So, you want to show your sweater? I want to show your sweater.
Hey, puppy.
It's a Papa Chulo time, honey.
Oh,
it's
poor sleepy puppy.
Show your sweater. Yeah, I only did an inch on the neck, which on the next one I'm gonna make longer. But yeah, and it's good I tried it on because I made sure to get right above the
mail equipment.
I can't think of the word. So, yeah, it fits perfectly. He loves it. Say hi.
Yeah, you were saying that doing it by length when you're knitting, you need it to because it stretches and shortens.
I
when you
measured
put them on.
and, you know, I thought, oh, I'm done. And then I thought I better put that on him. So, but it expands when you put it on him.
And it shrinks.
So it's a good thing
Hey, buddy. Come here, buddy.
I had the thought to try it on. And then the armholes, you're supposed to actually pick up and knit like either sleeves or I was at least going to do a finishing, but I just left it the little bind off edge because it's a nice clean edge and I didn't want something to get underneath his armpit.
Yeah, I think it'd be better not to have any sort of cuff on there.
Yeah. And then Kirby Werby had told me that Pixie Pearl actually uses the sleeves to get naked. So
grab it with her mouth and pull it off.
I thought, yeah, that's And also, a Poppy Chulo update. If you've noticed, his ears it was one ear, his right ear this week, that was floppy. And now, after the vet, it's both ears.
And you were reading it.
I was reading that the floppy ear, because I'm like, oh my gosh, why is he floppy ear?
He's regressing.
Yeah. And, I know, honey. And it's actually when the Chihuahuas are teething, their ears flop. And I guess once he's done teething, they'll go perky again. And I don't remember that happening with Fuji. It was like hers were floppy and then pointy, and that was it. But I noticed a lot of his back teeth are just coming in, so yeah.
Yeah, he likes his chew toys. It helps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that's the only modification. I measure and I try on, and so. But yeah, having it on him now, I see where the neck, the collar could be a little longer.
Well, good thing he's a small dog, and then you can just whip these out in no time, huh?
Yeah.
It makes some more.
So, yeah. So I had to wear my thing that matched his, so we could match today. So, yep. So that was Flo in the Coop. So now we'll go to
in the
Coop. And in the Coop, which I can show now what the sweater is, it is called the Perfect Fit Dog and Cat Sweater Pattern Generator Top Down by Jessica Lane, Traveling Tree Designs Ravelry Shop. And this is such an excellent sweater. Can be from extra, extra, extra small to extra, extra, extra large. And I cannot recommend this one enough. Because I did a lot long time ago for Fuji, and I should show all them sweaters. Some of them I got a drawer full that she never...
She hated.
Yeah.
She just hated those things.
Pure hated.
She was obliged you enough to wear them the one day to her training, but yeah, she hated those.
So in my bag that Angelia sent me, and this is just horrible. I am such a mean mom, but Jimmy saw how cute this was, and Poppy's collars normally is red, but so when he has the collar and the sweater on, he goes, oh, he looks Christmassy. And I'm like, it's October. And he goes, oh, he looks so cute in an orange one. Well, I wasn't going to really knit one till he got a little bigger, so I can do it in progressions, as he grows. But I thought, oh, wouldn't that be cute, a little orange? So I dug out...
Red Heart.
Yeah. And it's so rough, and which this is going to be washed and dried because it does soften up when it's washed and dried and beaten. And but I'm like, oh, it's the perfect orange, color. And so. But I thought I might knit it, and then on the back I might embroider like a jack-o'-lantern face. I don't know yet, though. I
think you should put a little stem out of brown, like a top of a pumpkin.
Oh.
Like pick them up with the pumpkin.
That's where Dundee would.
Yeah. Got a handle on the dog.
Excuse me.
You want a handle there, Poppy?
So I started a new sweater. I must have put that in backwards because it's all...
Coming out wrong.
Coming out wrong. So I started a new sweater, and I went longer on the collar because I know just seeing him. I mean, this thing could stand up on its own. I mean, and I first did it in like size 6. Was it size 6? Because they were my highs. And I did a swatch because that's how you know what to do with the pattern. And it was like really
tight,
bulletproof. I mean, it was like
it would have held water.
Yeah. So then I went and I'm using my 7 1/8 in my sweater. So I'm like, oh shoot, So I dug out my knit picks and I had them all. I think these are 7s. Yeah, I think they're 7s. So I swatched in a 7, and I'm like, okay, that's good because I couldn't find my 8s. I have no idea where my 8s were.
Probably on a project of
something, So I thought we'll just go with the 7 because it was like 4 stitches to 1 inch, and I'm like, okay, yeah, sure, because it was better, but because I don't want it wholly,
yeah,
you
want to keep them warm,
yeah. So I started it, and I've gotten to where the arms were, and that's where I was last week, was to his arm length. So I did all of that during the week. So. They're just so cute. I just can't stop kissing. Yeah.
He's such a good boy.
Such a sweetheart. So, yep. So this will be another sweater just so he can look like a pumpkin for October. And so.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll enjoy it.
Yeah.
Or could care less. Either way.
Care less, Well, I bet he cares in the morning when we're down in the 50s.
Yeah.
So.
Awesome.
So, got that going. And so then I am working on my September Morn, and that's a sweater by Thea Coleman. And this was a gift pattern from Sundaisy 920. There we go. That's what it will eventually look like. And this is in my Sew For You bag, that big old honkin' bag. And I'm doing this out of Rocco Remix, which makes me giggle every time. So it's like nylon, cotton, acrylic, silk, and linen blend in the strawberry colorway. So I'm still on the cowl or the turtleneck part, but I did quite a bit.
I'm sure knitting with this is a lot nicer after you
Yeah,
are handling the red heart.
Because I was knitting on that a little bit last night, and I'm like, it just makes your hands crampy. So I moved to this, and this just felt like cashmere, and it's like, oh, what a
knitting the cloud is compared to the dirt.
And I'm using my little stitch markers from Tab, so Rosy Retro. So I smile every time I get to that little tulipy flower. So yeah,
awesome.
So yeah, I'm knitting, but yet it doesn't seem like I'm getting anything done.
He kind of is in your arms in the morning, and he likes to love
And then you start watching them play with Dundee, and
yeah, those two. It's funny just so watching
sweet.
them, because they're so
in tune with each other.
Well, it's just big brother taking care of little brother, kind of. That's the way it always seems, But.
Yeah, he even tries to get Sadie to
be part of
it.
The Three Musketeers.
Yeah. He makes Sadie love on him. Well, no, he loves on her. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, so.
Yeah, and she kind of gets that, but
what
she
are you
just
doing to me?
Yeah, well, that's.
Poor Sadie.
He says, oh, it's nap time.
So I think that, oh, no, I've been spinning. I've been still doing my 15 minutes a day spinning, and it's the first draft by Lindy G, Etsy.com, shop the first draft. and it's By the Sea colorway. And it's a Shetland, and it's going good. I'm almost done with the first 2 ounces, and then I'll be putting another 2 ounces on another bobbin so I can 2-ply them. And I'm hoping, because it's big chunks of color, you know, if I did it all the same, it would be striping.
Yeah.
But it would be big chunks of stripe. And I'm hoping when I spin it, I'll have the opposite so it barber poles the whole way. I like the barber poling, so.
Well, there's enough variation in even the blues and the oranges that even if they do kind of pair up, that you should see some striping. Not as much, but.
Yeah. But it's been a really fun spin. This is my first time spinning the Shetland, and I mean it's hairy. My lap gets really hairy, but it's spinning really nice. Doesn't seem itchy or anything, so.
Excellent.
Yeah, it's fun. He always helps me. He sits on my laps, and you see his little head because my legs are going. But he's still just.
He's always got to be with someone.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny.
So yeah. So.
I guess
That's
about
it?
I know.
What?
That's quick.
Wow.
And that's not the right time, by the way.
I know.
But anyway, so I guess that about wraps us up for this podcast. Remember, we got a free Wolf Farm video podcast button with any paid order at Wolf Farms. Just ask for that in the comments section when you're checking out. We'll be happy to throw one of those in your package for you, and you can decorate your knitting bag or your button monster, your pretty much anywhere you want. Little Wolf Farm decoration for you. Don't forget we have our candy corn on sale, 25% off, plus other items. I know the big hit is the buy 2 get 1 free on our lip balms, but yeah, we got a variety of things I'm sure you'll enjoy. And I think that about does it for this round, this podcast.
So until next time.
Let's get cracking, hatching it. Bye, y'all.